What is up, everybody? My name is Walk Escape, and I'm coming at you here on day one of the new Slayer boss, Araxxor. Now, I've already gotten a task here and done it enough to consider myself an absolute expert. I know everything there is to know about this boss, and I have formed opinions which I will never change. So I wanted to spend some time here, walk you guys through everything you need to know, and explain to you all of the areas where Jagex really screwed up. They had a lot of opportunities with this one, and unfortunately, after my many hours here figuring it out, I realized that they just dropped the ball here. So let's jump into it, shall we? Now, if you want to take on Araxxor, first thing you're going to need is an Araxxor Slayer task. I think this is one of the few things Jagex did get right about this boss, because in a game all about doing what you want, when you want, I appreciate a boss monster that I can only fight when the devs tell me I can. I canceled a couple tasks here on the way, but I think it's appropriately balanced. It only cost me about 500 Slayer points to get this one. Not salty at all. Let's go check it out. All set with the Slayer task, it's on to the next step of taking on Araxxor, which is running to get to the boss itself. Now, I've grabbed my best melee gear here and a heavy ballista because people are using that for the little spiders, I guess. It's on to the Haunted Wood Fairy Ring, and then we're going to be running south. Now, I had some really high hopes for this boss run. Mauritania is the home of the greatest boss run of all time, Bassani's Nightmare. Of course, that's where you go all the way from the Tob Bank up into Sleepy, really the best Jagex has ever done. And I was hoping they could outclass themselves here, but unfortunately, you don't even need to use a stamina to get all the way to the lair with some run energy left for the fight. Really stupid. If I designed this one, I think what I would have done is kind of put a lever up on this wall of Castle Draken here, where you would pull that and then it would start a timer, right? And you got to run all the way to the cave, tick perfect, or else the gates will shut and then you have to go back and redo the lever. That's how I would have done it. Jagex, you can take notes for the future. Missed opportunity here, but that is what it is. And here we are in the cave. So you're going to get in here and you're just going to start going to town, throw up your prey melee, drink your super combat, and here we are, Araxxor. Super easy. Make sure you don't get venomed. Hasn't really had too much mechanics here, so I don't know. Strikes me as pretty easy. Not sure why they were doing it like this. New clog slot. There you go. Just like that. It's got to be worth at least 100 mil right here on day one at the start. And yeah, just keep smacking them down. It's really surprisingly easy. And why is everyone... What's going on with this hole? All right, everyone's running through. It's kind of weird. Okay, so it turns out you go through that there tunnel and you get to the Big Daddy Araxxor. Now, the very first thing that I've noticed here right off the rip gives me a big grievance with this boss. Not enough chip damage. I'm praying melee, he meleeed me, he hit me a 0 there. Okay, there's a 3. He should always be hitting 3 to 7 through prayer every time. We know that's what makes a good boss. Maybe some ambient damage throughout the room as well. Kind of a smoke effect like you have with the Smoke Devil, but no way to prevent it. I would enjoy seeing something like that. Holy shit. All right, big venom thing. Seems like there's no way to block that. I'm sure we'll never find a way to negate that damage, though. Good job on that one, Jagex. Little bit of a chip format there. We've also got these little spiders, and you can pretty much, from what I've learned, ignore them all except this gray guy right here. That's what we brought our ballista for. I've noticed, unfortunately, it seems you always hit your max hit against those guys, which is annoying. Who wants to just see constant max hits and taking care of the threat quickly? It should roll like anything else. I should have the potential to hit that spider 9 times before I get rid of it. That's what we want. Green guy, don't even worry about him. Just kind of a venom thing. You can also hit the eggs before they hatch and destroy the spiders, apparently, which is pretty stupid as well. Giving player choice to a boss just doesn't make sense to me. We're 30-year-olds. With the mind of 13-year-olds, we don't want to make choices. That red one's the exploder. Ooh, he does 80 to the boss. So apparently you can bring that exploder in and get some free damage on the boss. Also annoying. I'm the only thing that should be able to hurt this guy. Don't like having engaging mechanics that can give me extra DPS. No, thank you. And in this enrage phase here, he's just going to scree at you. All right, move around him, take him down. Very easy boss. Not too much to say there. 1 KC, absolute master. Harvest and destroy. Apparently destroy gives you a better pet chance, but we already destroyed him right there. 140 for our first KC. And I will be harvesting these guys because I want that amulet. Apparently the little guys have better drop tables though, because I got a collection log on my first mini kill. Nothing from the big spider. Something must be bugged with these drop rates per usual on release here. But that's pretty much all there is to it, guys. I don't expect these metas to ever change, so I know it's day one right now, but if you're watching this video 5-10 years after release, I'm sure you can still come here for bulletproof tips. Nothing will be different. Follow my advice, kill it like I do, and you will never, ever die. That was kind of weird with that last clip. I don't know, just sort of cut out on me. Strange, not sure what happened. Regardless though, that's all I have for you guys in this one. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna get to grinding for that amulet. And if you're like me, and you're absolutely determined to hate all changes that come into this game ever, and just remain in a perpetual state of anger, which I'm sure you are because you also play RuneScape, let me know what you think Jagex did wrong with this boss down below, and what options they have for the next one they bring into the game. I'll see you in the next one.